Roy Moore, Al Franken, Bob Menendez, all politicians, all now dodging potentially career-ending issues from sexual misconduct to corruption. But one group is working to change the face of politics and pump some new blood into the political sphere. Run for Something hopes to get young people who may be fed up with the current political climate to take action. Former Hillary Clinton campaign staffers formed the group with the aim to recruit progressive millennials into local offices, from school boards to state legislatures. In fact, the group just celebrated the inaugural Run for Something Day on Tuesday. Amanda Litman, the co-founder and executive director of Run for Something, joins me now. And if you will allow me to, I'm sort of wanting to talk about this on a broad perspective and not sort of look at this through the political lens, per se, red versus blue, but talk about the fact that, you know, we talk about people saying, I'm so upset. I don't like this. I'm complaining about this person, that person. This system's not working. It's broken. You're essentially saying, so do something about it.
That's exactly right. You know, we launched this on Inauguration Day thinking it would be small. It would be really hard to get young people who wanted to run for office. Instead, as of today, we have more than 15,000 young people across the country who are signing up to run for local office for the first time because they're not content just tweeting or posting on Facebook. They want to fix the problems themselves.
Well, and the thing that's so remarkable is that we have seen it work. I mean, if you look at this past election day and you look at some of those races, whether they were school board, mayoral, state legislator, city council, we saw many firsts of the kind. We saw gay, lesbian, transgender, we saw black, we saw Asian candidates winning.
Yeah, you know, we had 72 endorsed candidates on the ballot across the country last week. We expected maybe 10 of them to win. Most first-time candidates don't. Instead, nearly half of them won their elections. That means there are 32 new first-time elected officials on city councils and school boards and state legislatures across the country. This is the beginning of a movement, and we're going to try and have 1,000 folks on the ballot next fall. You're going to see a new wave of public servants.
How do you confront the issue? Because, you know, we love to complain, don't we?
Yeah.
We just love to sit back and armchair quarterback. You know what they should have done? You know, what's wrong with these people? How do you get people to move from that to, okay, Amanda, sign me up. I want to run for, let's say, the school board.
Well, we frame it in a couple ways. First, it's so much easier to be the decision maker than to be the person pressuring them. It's honestly the lazy way to get what you want done. The second thing is that these races are not that expensive. If you are running for school board, 75% of school board races cost $1,000 or less. 85% cost $5,000 or less. These are manageable elections. You can win if you're willing to knock doors, make phone calls, and put in the work. It's a way to solve a problem, and it's better, faster, more effective than almost anything else.
You had me, I'm playing a role here. You had me until you said the work. Because the fact is, it isn't just about the photo ops. It's not just about the posters. It's not just about the handshaking and kissing babies. You got to come with ideas, a work ethic, and people that are willing to work with you.
That's exactly right. You know, running for office is not always fun, so you've got to be motivated by something bigger than your ego or glamour or power or money, because there is none of those in local office. It's about solving problems and connecting with people in a meaningful, authentic way.
Well, and let's be honest, now more than ever, it's about bringing people together on both sides of the aisle, because we have seen such a distance emerging over time between the two parties, and we need people that can build bridges, I think. That's just my 2 cents. Amanda Litman, this was a really great discussion, and hopefully you're going to see more people, more and more people on both sides of the aisle signing up to be involved in the process. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.